You can have the best offer, the best pitch, and the best product, and still hear, let me think about it, from affluent decision makers. That is not because they are confused. It's because you have not answered the real question they are asking. They are not buying your service. They are underwriting certainty. They want to know three things fast. Can you reduce the risk? Can you reduce the time? And can you deliver the outcome without drama? Once you understand that, your marketing changes, your sales conversations change, and the type of clients who respond to you changes. In this video, I'm going to show you how affluent people actually decide and how to position yourself so the decision becomes easier. Welcome to Beyond the Velvet Rope, where ambition meets access. I'm your host, Neal Oates Jr., best-selling author, keynote speaker, and executive business growth coach. If you're a service-based entrepreneur, executive, or minority business owner who's ready to attract affluent clients, elevate your positioning, and turn your authority into affluence, you're in the right place. Each episode, we break down how affluent people think, decide, and buy. And we give you the strategies, stories, and systems that move you from general admission to VIP in your market. For links to my book, my website, and other resources mentioned in this episode, be sure to check the show notes. Now, let's step beyond the velvet rope. Affluent people do not buy the ways most people buy. They do not buy based on excitement. They do not buy based on price. They do not buy based on features. They buy based on certainty. That is the real reason premium deals close faster in some rooms and drag out forever in others. When someone has resources, experience, and options, their main goal is not to get a deal. Their main goal is to avoid regret. They have already learned the hard way that the cheapest option can become the most expensive. They have learned that the wrong partner can cost them time, reputation, momentum, and peace. They have learned that opportunity cost is real. So when they consider you, they're not only evaluating your offer, they are evaluating your reliability. They are asking, can I trust you with what matters to me? And in business, what matters is not only money. It's time, it's privacy, it's relationships, it's reputation, it is outcomes. That is why they are underwriting certainty. Let me make this simple. If you want to win affluent decision makers, you must learn how they calculate risk. Most marketing focuses on desire. Premium decision making focuses on risk reduction. This is why you can have a great pitch and still lose, because your pitch may increase desire, but it does not reduce uncertainty. So what creates certainty? I want to give you a practical framework, 3 pillars. Pillar 1 is proof. Affluent buyers do not want claims. They want evidence. Evidence has to be specific. Vague testimonials are not proof, ladies and gentlemen. They are compliments. Proof looks like outcomes with context. What changed? How long it took? What the starting point was? What the obstacles were? What the method was? If you do not have proof, you are asking the buyer to take on your risk. Elite clients do not want your risk. They want to transfer risk away from themselves. So your job is to build proof that travels, proof that is visible, proof that is repeatable, proof that makes the buyer think that this person has done this before. Pillar 2 is precision. Precision is clarity. Affluent decision makers do not have patience for confusion. Confusion feels like risk. Risk slows decisions. If you cannot explain what you do in one sentence, you are not premium. You are complicated. If you cannot explain the outcome in one sentence, you are not premium. You are vague. Precision means your offer is clear, your process is clear, your boundaries are clear, your next steps are clear. Premium clients love clarity because clarity protects their time. And pillar 3 is process. This is where many people lose premium buyers. They rely on personality instead of process. They rely on charisma instead of systems. They rely on improvisation instead of standards. Elite clients do not want to feel like the project is going to be held together by your energy. They want to know there is a method. They want to know there is a cadence. They want to know there is accountability. A premium process reduces fear. It tells the buyer you will not be guessing. You will not be chasing updates. You will not be carrying the project on your back. That is certainty. Now, let's go deeper. Certainty is not only professional, it's also emotional. Affluent buyers are often calm on the outside, but they are carrying pressure on the inside. Pressure from their team, pressure from their investors, from their family, pressure from expectations, pressure from the standards they live with every day. So when they choose a partner, they want relief. They want a partner who makes things lighter, not heavier. They want someone who sees around corners. They want someone who prevents problems before they happen. That is why certainty sells. This is also why trust becomes the premium currency. If you want to attract affluent people, you must build trust at scale. And trust is built through what you repeatedly do, not what you loudly claim. It is built through consistency. It is built through communication. It is built through professionalism. It is built through proof. It is built through the way you handle details. Details are not small in premium markets. Details are signals. A late response is a signal. A sloppy proposal is a signal. A vague timeline is a signal. A shifting price, you guessed it, is a signal. And the signal they receive is, this might be risky. So if you want certainty to be associated with your brand, you must become a person of standards. Now, let's bring this into real-world examples that apply across industries. Imagine two professionals who offer the same service. Person A is talented. They have passion. They have a strong personality. They talk about how hard they work. They talk about how much they care. Person B is also talented, but their language is different. They say, here is the outcome we are driving. Here is the time frame. Here is how we measure progress. Here's the process. Here is what you can expect at each stage. Here is what we do when obstacles appear. Here is how we communicate. Here is what success looks like. Person B feels safer. Person B wins the premium decision more often, even if person A is just as skilled, because premium decisions reward certainty. So how do you apply this immediately? Here are 5 actions. First, tighten your outcome statement. Write one sentence that describes the result you create and who you create it for, not what you do, the outcome. Second, build one visible proof asset, a case study, a before and after, a story with numbers and context, something that travels. Third, define your process in a simple way. 3 steps, 4 steps, 5 steps, it does not matter. It does not matter. What matters is that it reduces uncertainty. Fourth, improve your communication standards. Premium clients do not want to chase you. They want consistency. Fifth, remove anything that creates friction. Complicated onboarding, unclear pricing, unclear deliverables, unclear next steps. Friction is the enemy of premium decisions. Now, I want to connect this to a deeper principle. In my book, The Affluent Negroes, I teach that wealth creation is not only about earning. It is about positioning, access, and the ability to create outcomes repeatedly. Certainty is part of that. When you become known as someone who makes outcomes more certain, you build authority. Authority creates access. Access creates opportunity. Opportunity compounds. That is how affluence is built. It is not only money, it is being the kind of person that high level outcomes attach themselves to. So the question is this: if an affluent decision maker is considering you right now, what do they feel? Do they feel excitement or do they feel certainty? Excitement is temporary, certainty is premium. If you want to operate in premium rooms, build a brand that feels safe, proven, and precise. That is how the best clients say yes forever. If you want to go deeper into these principles, download a free chapter of The Affluent Negroes at theaffluentnegroes.com. I hope you found this video valuable, that you took something away so you can understand how premium decide, how premium buys. Remember, I love you, God loves you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And until the next time I see you or you see me, don't be average, be world renowned. Peace. Thank you for listening to Beyond the Velvet Rope. I appreciate you investing your time, your attention, and your energy into leveling up your life and business. If today's episode helped you, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and make sure you follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. For more tools on how to help you attract elite clients and build a business that belongs on the other side of the velvet rope, check out the show notes. You'll find my book, my website, and additional resources to go even deeper on this journey. Remember, I love you, God loves you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And until the next time I see you or you see me, don't be average, be world renowned. Peace.